wanted something fun to do with Sonic around. I really miss him.
Oh yeah! This is happening!
Sonic Adventure is a game that most of you know, whether you like it or you hate it, or haven't even dipped your dick in it. It's got quite an infamous reputation over the years, and I know this video probably won't do anything to change this, and I might be quickly labeled as a Sonic fanboy, which I guess I am. I'm a fan of Sonic. I've wanted to come back to this game multiple times, more than any other Sonic game, and maybe any game, for multiple reasons. My first reason is that I don't have to do things in order. If I want to play Sonic or Tails and go fast, I can. If I want to play a pretty enjoyable collectathon with Knuckles, I can. If I want to slow down and play Amy, I can do that. If I want to shoot shit with a robot, or I could fish with a fat-ass cat, which is probably the worst campaign on the entire game, but it's still not bad enough to make the entire game shit. If I want to go and play those certain campaigns, I can, but I don't have to. It's always confused me why people have complained so much about the other characters when they're just an option. Your argument could be that Sonic is glitchy as hell, but newsflash, he was glitchy in the classic games too. And Sonic Adventure is his first Sonic-feeling venture into 3D. Super Mario 64 was glitchy as hell too, and it was only released 2 years earlier in 1996. With that being said, as a game developer myself, I realize that speed makes it harder to judge collisions in games, so of course it's going to be more glitchy and your character is going to clip at times. You could say also that if you want to get Supersonic, you have to beat all the characters. But then again, Supersonic is more of a completion bonus for completing all of the characters. In most games, do we usually complain about the ways to get the completion bonus? So yeah, Supersonic is locked up, but it's for people who want to go through the game with multiple different characters. If you don't want to, that's fine. You can just play Sonic the Hedgehog. Most people complain about the camera in this game, but really, it's not that bad. All you have to do is use the triggers to move the camera left and right. It doesn't seem like it's too hard to me, and it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. At least when I'm playing. People always complain about the voice acting too, and while I'll admit Sonic Adventure doesn't have the most amazing voice acting, most games of this era didn't have fantastic voice acting. To be honest, the voices aren't that bad.
As far back as I can remember, I've been living here on this dark island, always guarding the Master Emerald from anything that could harm it. I don't know why I was given this job, why it was my fate. Destined to be here forever.
Maybe awkward or funny at times.
Oh no! Oh no!
But not terrible. Nowhere in the game did I feel like the voice acting kept me from having fun. Also need to mention that the music in this game is fucking awesome and it's been playing throughout this whole video, but here's a little piece of something that I like. Now, my favorite part of the game would have to be racing Sonic as Tails, and just in general, the multitude of paths that you can take in this game, and the paths that you can make in this game. And what I mean by that is, even though the game developers, the level designers, intended you to go a certain way, you can totally usurp those paths using the physics engine that they created for this game, which allows for a lot of experimentation for you as the player. You can do more than what the game designers intended you to. Some people would call this broken, but for me, it gives me something to be interested about in the game. I mean, look at this part with Tails. This game is great for speedrunners, and it also has time trials which test your skill when it comes to speed. So, these little paths can help out a lot.
That wasn't too bad.
I'd have to say my least favorite part about the game was the casino level, and it sounds pretty weird because there is a big cat that fucking fishes in the game, but honestly, his story was not as big of a deal to me. A lot of people make it a big deal. A lot of people say, oh, why am I fishing in a Sonic game? At least it's short. The casino stage is short, but it's in the main story, and it kind of pisses me off. It really slows things down, and that's really my main complaint. I really don't understand the hate that this game has garnished. Maybe its reiteration should have fixed some of the old problems instead of breaking them more, but even then, that doesn't account for the multitudes of people that say the original game is garbage. There are many glitches and issues with the game that people have pointed out that I agree with. However, I feel that none of those issues affect my enjoyment of the game to where I don't feel like coming back to it, just because I have fun playing it. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been a quick review of Sonic Adventure. This has been Nice Pasta, and I am out.
Yes! Yeah, not bad.